Every single day, you need to prove to yourself that you are worth the values you treasure. That you are hardworking, consistent, disciplined, confident, brave, whatever traits you desire your future self to own. The message of this video is to stay consistent no matter what. Because if you can be consistent every single day, if you build a daily consistency, you're going to see maximum gains. All right? We can even zoom this down into each day, into making every single second count. Let's say, for example, you have an afternoon gym session, leg session, all right? It was about 2 hours, disciplined, hard work. All on your mind was conquering the next set after the previous one in the gym. And you walk out feeling tired. You can barely walk because you pushed yourself so hard. It's not the walk of shame, it's the walk of pride. But you go home and you fall into the trap of instant grat. You let your weak emotions take over. You become weak. You become undisciplined and you scroll for a few hours, go to sleep late, don't eat a good meal, and your recovery's ruined. You weren't disciplined for that day. You lost the trait of being disciplined. That's why you need to make every second count. Because did you really need that instant gratification at the end of the day? No, you didn't. You already had your reward. The walk of pride. The sore legs. I love it whenever after a good gym session, and especially doing a new exercise, because that's really what stimulates my muscles well. And I feel that soreness because I know I worked hard. That is my reward, that soreness. It shows how far I push myself mentally. You should see it in the same way too. Now, what if you even slip up with one day? If you slip up one day, your growth is going to slow down. That's the harsh reality. If you're trying to be consistent with some trait, let's say, I don't know, consistency with studying. You've been consistent, you've been doing 1 hour a day for 6 days, and you slip up for one day. The 7th day, you don't do studying, you're not going to grow as much. I mean, it's good to take rest days, especially for maybe even studying and definitely the gym. But for something not as strenuous like reading, which is knowledgeable, and if you slip up one day, you're just not going to retain it. You're not going to absorb as much information as if you were to read that book for 7 days in a row instead of 6. Now, as a little incentive, after about 3 to 4 weeks, let's say 4 weeks, yeah? After 4 weeks of proving to yourself that you're worthy of owning that trait, you own that trait. 4 weeks of every day proving to yourself that you are worthy of the trait, you can own that trait. You can use that as an incentive. Let's say, for example, you want to be consistent with the gym. All right? You don't skip any single day. No gym day, no rest day. If it's a rest day, you rest. You don't exercise. If it's a gym day, you push yourself. Right? You don't skip any day for 4 weeks. That means you are consistent with the gym. Another example, let's say you're trying to build confidence and you gave yourself the goal of going up to someone new and just saying at least one thing, whether it's hello, how you doing, starting a conversation. If you can do that every single day for 4 weeks, you are confident, you're extroverted. But however, if you slip up one day and you don't do what you should have done, you don't talk to that person, you don't go to the gym, you skip a day, the growth slows down and you've lost the trait. After 4 weeks, you gain the trait, but after 1 day, you can lose the trait. Okay? Now, don't be negative. If you lose the trait after 1 day, you may have messed up, you just forgot, you were lazy, you were weak, you gave into your emotions. Get back up stronger the next day and try build that next immeasurable streak, a lifetime. Accept, adapt, and overcome.